Hey guys, so today I will be reviewing this LEGO Star Wars set. It is the Snowspeeder 20th Anniversary Edition. It is set number 75259, comes with 309 pieces, 3 minifigures, plus the bonus Lando figure, and it is recommended for ages 7 and up, and this was released in spring of 2019 to celebrate 20 years of LEGO Star Wars. Let's go ahead and get started by taking a look at the minifigs. First up is Luke Skywalker, and there's nothing too crazy going on in this minifigure. He's pretty standard as far as Rebel pilots go these days. He does use the older helmet piece. They kind of scrapped that one that they tried in the 2018 X-Wing, and I like that. I think the old one is better. Although I did like the molded visor, I think that overall this helmet piece is just better. The printing on his front looks very nice, and he has a lightsaber along with a little blaster pistol. And tilting him down a little bit and get a look at that helmet printing, which hasn't changed too much since they started doing that in about 2012, and I think it looks very nice. And moving that helmet and get a bit of a better look at his face print. He has the visor printed on, I think it looks pretty nice. And spinning him around, you can see he does have an alternate face with the visor flipped up, and just a little bit of printing on the back. And if you're curious, this is what that face print looks like with the helmet. And that is about it for Luke Skywalker. So overall, a pretty nice minifigure, and I am very happy with the way that this one turned out. Next up is Dak Ralter, and this is Luke's co-pilot in Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. He winds up getting shot and crushed by an AT-AT, so that smile is going to go away pretty quickly once he gets in the Snowspeeder. I believe his torso and leg printing is actually identical to Luke's. Yeah, I think it is. He does have different face prints, and he's a different character, and his helmet just has the two blue Rebel Alliance logos, and then he also has a bit of printing on the side of his helmet, but nothing too crazy. And spinning him around, you get a look at the back of the torso, which is again identical to Luke's, and that is a more appropriate face for this guy's sad fate. And he just gets a little blaster pistol, and that is about it for this minifigure. Pretty simple, but still looks pretty nice. I have mixed feelings about this next minifigure, because I do think that he looks pretty nice, but LEGO just needs to pick a Hoth Rebel Trooper design and stick with it. Because at first they had like the white version, and then they did a couple different variations of that, then they went for an all-tan version, then they went for an all-white version, and now they're kind of doing this mix, and I think this one honestly looks the best. I like the white torso with the tan pants and hat. But they just need to pick one and stick with it, because you really can't get a good Hoth Rebel army with all these different versions going around. But like I said, I do think this one is the best. I like the torso printing, and the face is kind of overused these days, but it's fine. Would have liked some leg printing, but it's not too bad. I do like the use of this giant video camera piece for the gun. That's what they used back in the early days for some of the Rebels. And I'm just going to take that off so you can get a better look at the Rebel, and I can move him around easier. And this hat has been in use for a bunch of years, and I think 9 years now. And you can lower the goggles and clip them on. Then you have this ridiculously oversized goggles over this Rebel's face. But, and then if I take off his head here, and then take off his backpack, which is a fairly standard piece that's been around for a while, get a look at the fairly simple back torso printing. So like I said, this backpack piece has been in use for a long time now. They've been using it for Hoth Rebels pretty much since it's been around. And I'll go ahead and get this Rebel back together. And overall, I might call this my favorite of the 3 standard minifigures in the set. I'm very happy with the way this one looks. The 20th anniversary minifigure in the set is Lando Calrissian, and he is modeled after his appearance in the 2003 Cloud City set. And this minifigure is beautiful. He has a fairly simple face and torso detailing and no leg printing, but he is completely accurate to the 2003 Lando. He gets a comically oversized blaster that they used for so many years, and I absolutely love that design. And he has the double-sided cape. I love the 2 colors. I think the blue is my favorite, just really like that shade of blue. And he uses the hairpiece that they used for Han for a bunch of years, and this is also, again, accurate to the 2003 version of Lando. And no arm printing or anything, since it is supposed to be identical to the 2003 design. But if I flip up the cape, you will see the 20 years of LEGO Star Wars. A lot of people hate this. I don't mind it, and it's not that big of a deal on Lando, since it is covered up by his cape. But I don't have too big of a problem with it, since it really makes sure that nobody can be fooled and that you are certain that this is a 20th anniversary celebration figure and not an original 2003 Lando. And while we're here talking about Lando, I'm just going to move him back. Just going to show you the stand. So you do get this little stand for him, has the big 20 years logo, also says Lando Calrissian. And this little bit right here, actually I don't have it on right, should be out one more, so 2 studs are showing. But this is so it can connect to other 20th anniversary minifigures. And overall, I think I can call Lando the best 20th anniversary minifigure. He just looks very nice. So moving on to the set itself, there are 2 builds, the Snowspeeder and the turret. And let's go ahead and start with the turret. The turret is a bit of a strange build, I'm not going to lie. It kind of has some weird shaping to it, especially in the middle here. But it's not bad. You can move this dish back and forth a little bit, not too far, but you can shoot up at aircraft, and you can also shoot down at infantry. And there's a little stud shooter on this side for some playability, so just push down, stud fires out, and that fell on the floor, and I'm not picking that up right now. And I do believe, it's been a while since I built the set, but I do believe they included an extra of these 1x1 slopes that if you want to, you can take off the stud shooter and replace it with another one of these slopes to get the more accurate looking turret. And the shaping is a little bit weird, it's different from past turrets, but it's not bad. And then here's a little control panel. Would have liked to see a little bit more detailing here, and also like a little platform for a Rebel Trooper to stand on. Because right now, you could have him stand like on the snow here or something, but as soon as you turn the turret, he's not piloting anymore, so like, I don't know, just would have liked to see a tiny little platform sticking out. I do like the little terrain build, it's nothing too crazy, but it looks nice. Also, binoculars clipped into the snow, it's kind of strange, but that's okay, it's just a nice storage spot. And overall, a fairly simple build, but I do like the way this little cannon turned out. The Snowspeeder is very similar to past iterations of the craft, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a very good looking design, and compared to the only other Snowspeeder that I have, the 2010 version, it is a big step up, even if it does keep the overall design is the same. But I do like the way that this little area here looks, the way they had like the cannon slowly coming in and coming to a tip looks very nice. There are quite a few stickers in the set. There's one here, and if you flip this up, which is kind of to like help the Snowspeeder turn better, there is a sticker underneath that. There's a sticker on either side of the windshield here. There's one on the front, and then 3 more on this side. There's one under here as well, and then another one right there. And overall, while the Snowspeeder is similar to past versions, especially the 2014 model, I do think it looks very nice. It's a bit of an improvement. And this one does have a stud shooter on the back. And I fired the one off the cam, so I don't think I have to demonstrate this one. When you press down the gray, stud goes flying. And then there also is the tow cable, which you can let out, and then hook in AT-AT, which unfortunately is not a set and doesn't seem to be coming, so I don't really know what you're going to latch onto. But I'm not going to wheel the whole thing out, but there is a decent amount of rope there, so you can get a pretty long tow cable. I like a little bit of detailing with the grill pieces here. And there are spring-loaded shooters on the bottom. Haven't reviewed a set with one of these in a while. So you just push down here, bang, comes out, shoot the other one out, bang. And these are in a pretty good spot. While they are kind of far away from where the actual cannon would be, they are positioned in such a way that once you fire them, it's kind of in a line with the cannon. Like, it's right below, just a little farther back. And so I would say good placement of the spring-loaded shooters. I honestly forgot they were in this set until I flipped it over before I started filming the review. So that is it for the outside of the speeder and the play features. So I'll have to go ahead and show you the cockpit now. So you can open this 2 different ways. You can either just open it like this, so you can access the front, or you can lift the entire thing up like this and gives you access to the entire cockpit. This is a printed piece, which is nice. I like printed control panels. And a nice space here for minifigures' arms. And I will go ahead and grab Dak first. So there are no studs to hold these guys in, just these like little leg holder pieces. You just slip their legs in, lean them back a little bit, and you can pop out his pistol and place it on this jumper plate right here, which is a nice little feature. I'll go ahead and grab Luke. There's a little bit of a storage compartment with this tan plate here, so you can place Luke's lightsaber blade and his lightsaber along with his pistol. So it's kind of stabbing Dak, but that's okay. I like how they at least included somewhere that you can put the minifigure's weapons. And something's not like in here. What's wrong? What is wrong? Oh! I'm doing this. I forgot to mention there is a control panel for Dak. Right there, it looks like the back of the Snowspeeder, which is pretty nice. And I'm trying to figure out what it is not liking here, and I can't figure it out. It might just be because I broke it earlier, but what does it not like? I honestly don't know. Oh, it's a lightsaber. Alright, so the lightsaber you kind of have to place on the side. That'll do it. Alright, so you can put the hilt and the pistol here, but the lightsaber blade has to go on the side, so that way this thing closes up all the way. Sorry about that, I haven't put minifigures in here in a while, so I didn't remember exactly how it works. But that is pretty much it for the Snowspeeder. It is similar to past versions. I just shot out a spring-loaded shooter, and very thankful it did not hit me. But that is about it for the Snowspeeder. Very nice model, even if it is similar to past versions. So, the 20th Anniversary Snowspeeder is a very solid set. The Snowspeeder itself, while similar to past versions, has improved where it needed to, and I think I could call this one of the best Snowspeeders that LEGO has made. The little side build of the turret is a little weird in its shaping, but I think overall it is a nice build. The 3 standard minifigures are all very nice, and I like the way they look. And the Lando minifigure is fantastic, and by far the best of the 20th Anniversary figures. I think the only thing holding this set back is the price. It is $40 in the United States for 309 pieces, and I just don't think the value is quite there. The Lando minifigure definitely bumps up the value of the set. I feel like $30 or $35 would be a better price for this set. I would love to see it at $30, but I think the Lando bumps up the value just a little bit, so I think $35 would be a fair price. $40 is not bad, and I can recommend it for $40, but only if you haven't bought a Snowspeeder in a while like me. But I can't say I would recommend this just for the minifigures or the 20th Anniversary figure at the $40 price point. So if you're on the fence about this set, I would say wait until it drops in price to $30, $35, and then I would definitely recommend it because it is a very nice Snowspeeder and the minifigures are great. So that will do it for this review. You guys can know what you think of this set, either by voting in the card in the top right-hand corner of the video, or by leaving a comment down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please click that like button, it really means a lot. And if you really enjoyed this video, please click that subscribe button and also turn on notifications that you never miss a new LEGO for Life video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.